Hello and welcome to RPGamer's look back at Baldur's Gate. This video has been written, narrated and edited by me, Erik van Asselt. The year is 1998. My favorite Dutch gaming magazine just released their newest issue, and it was time for me to digest everything they had written on these glossy pages. Flipping from page to page, I stumbled upon a multi-page review. Now, for those who did not experience the pre-internet era of video game journalism, having a multiple page review of a game meant something great in those days. It almost felt like they were going to discuss a title that would change the way we look at video games forever. In this case, for me, it did. I still remember the first words of the review. Welcome to Baldur's Gate. My first time with Baldur's Gate was in early 1999. My local library used to rent out video games, and that is where I stumbled upon the game in its big box glory, containing 5 discs of adventuring and incredibly heavy manual. After checking out the game for a rental period of 3 weeks, I got home, installed it on my computer, and with much eagerness I clicked the new game button, ready to start my adventure. A character creation screen opened and I became overwhelmed with all these options. In my head a lot of new questions started to pop up. What is Taco? What is the difference between a dual class and a multi-class character? And many more. Then I remembered that this game is based on the advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition rules. So for once in my life, I had to read the manual. When you are unfamiliar with the rule set, it can be quite a daunting learning curve. But when you finally get a grasp of the basics, you will find yourself in a whole new world. But I do have to make a confession. I was never impressed by the graphics of the game. Even in 1998 it felt outdated, but it was very effective. The asymmetrical view gave a great overview of the cities you visited, and a great character portrait of you and your travel companions gave a lot of personality to the otherwise generic figures that roamed over the screen. Baldur's Gate is the first role-playing game BioWare ever created, and it's quite an achievement, especially if you consider the scale of the game. And I believe part of that success is due to BioWare finding a strong formula for combat in this game. A formula that has been used again and again over the years. The combat looks to display the flow of real-time combat, with allowing players to perform actions as they want, but also giving the option to pause the game, take a step back and really think about the next action. The tactical pause mechanic echoes through the history of BioWare, all the way to the Dragon Age games. Baldur's Gate offers a great sense of exploration from the get-go. After leaving the starting area, you can go wherever you want. The Sword Coast is yours to explore. You can go south towards Berghost and Nashkel, or maybe you would rather see what's up north towards the Friendly Arm. Everywhere you go the music follows you, from a bashful lute tune in the local inn to a heavy orchestrated battle music while you take care of the local hobgoblins. I still get chills when I hear the music from this game, and it feels like I am ready to go on an adventure. During the adventure you will meet up with other companions. Just like real life, some are nice and some are not so nice. And this broad spectrum of characters and options is for me where the game truly shines. It is up to you if you want to play the hero or if you want to be the villain, and those choices you make during quests are reflected through the reputation system. If you are a goody two-shoe and like to help everyone around you, don't be surprised if one of your more evil allied party members decides to leave, or even start to attack your party. So be careful who you pick up on your travels. Is it worth it going back to Baldur's Gate? Absolutely. Even though the game is over 20 years old now, for me it still feels as the closest I have ever gotten to a single player Dungeons & Dragons session. It paved the way for Planescape, Icewind Dale, Neverwinter Nights and many more classics. For every computer role-player game lover out there, go and pick up Baldur's Gate and experience the roots of BioWare. But after all these years, I still have one question. Will we ever truly understand taco? Sounds delicious, taco.
A den of stinking evil.